Thank you, John. Back to our top story. G7 leaders are reportedly calling for a new investigation into the origins of COVID-19 as lawmakers here at home look to hold China accountable and are demanding greater transparency from our federal government. Let's bring in Indiana Senator Mike Braun, who is leading an effort to declassify U.S. intelligence on the origins of COVID. First off, sir, welcome. And why have you decided to lead this charge?
Well, it's very simple, because when your own intel starts leaking out from places that get it, like the Wall Street Journal, on the researchers that got sick, the lab work that was being done, something is afoot. And I've never seen something move this quickly when it was basically squelched for all this time since the origination. So Marsha Blackburn and I did a press conference yesterday on the subject. Josh Hawley and I actually got a bill through the U.S. Senate with unanimous consent to release the information that our own intel agencies house. That is a lot of pressure being put on President Biden, Democrats, Secretary Blinken, who I interviewed a couple days ago, really did not have a good answer why we shouldn't release this to everyone, American public, press, so we can get to the bottom of it.
Interesting. Was there a single data point, going back to the leaks that we have seen from that data, was there a single point that really sort of got to you that you said, we need to know more and the American people need to see this?
I think the thing that got me the most is it had to leak out of our own intelligence agency to get this truth out. So folks like Dr. Fauci, probably Dr. Collins, Blinken, I'm sure they've had access to this. And if it wouldn't be for getting a bill through the Senate, every Democrat was on this as well. And when they do that, that means they do not want egg on their face when this thing breaks completely. And this has moved faster than almost anything I've seen since I've been in the U.S. Senate. So there has to be something to it. And if not, it at least is going to change the dynamic to where maybe we hold China accountable. It'll be interesting to see how hard the administration and our European partners, who are even more dependent on China, are going to push the issue. That's what we need to pay attention to.
Senator, you mentioned Dr. Fauci. He obviously is pushing back on the attacks against him, but he's being criticized for what appeared to be an early dismissal of the Wuhan lab leak theory. Are you suggesting there could be something in these intelligence documents that would reveal he knew something that he was not relaying to the American public then?
I mean, the only thing that would give him cover is that he's been all over the place on any issue, goalposts moving from the beginning of the COVID saga. But when you can get Dr. Fauci, Dr. Collins to say they believe in transparency, and this was 2 weeks ago, would you then recommend to the president to release this information housed in our own intelligence agencies? Just like Secretary Blinken a couple days ago, they basically said everything in terms of avoiding it, but acknowledging that they don't want to be on the side of having this squelched when they probably know what's in it.
Interesting. All right, so you are leading that effort to declassify the intelligence on the source of the pandemic. You've told us why. It sounds like you believe that you'll be successful in getting access to all that. Is that the case?
That's as good as it gets in the U.S. Senate, as divided as it is. It would have to then pass the House of Representatives, and then Biden, for the law that we're proposing that would force it, would have to sign it. Before he'd do that, he would then agree to release it, because that would be a real admission, and you're going to know, and it's a good tactic to speed up the process, to tell the American people, with all the havoc it's caused, to release our own information that our own intelligence agencies have that have started the ball rolling. Thank goodness to those leaks.
And we just want to make sure China has responded to the entire lab leak theory, saying that they refute all of the claims that they hear coming from some lawmakers in this country right now. Senator Braun, appreciate you coming on. We will definitely follow up with you on your charge there. Thank you.